Participation. I need you to get down in the comments and work with me. Who should not make this Team USA team? I'm gonna give you my roster that I would keep. Let me know if you agree or not.
No hesitation, no sugarcoating, and no carefully worded response. Just a blunt statement about who should not be part of Team USA. What makes it even more striking is the certainty behind those words. Because once we unpack this, it directly confronts long-standing beliefs about how USA basketball selects and builds its teams.
The GOAT, Caitlin Clark, should be the starting point guard for Team USA. Duh, the best thing that ever did it. Caitlin Clark starting at point guard. Jackie Young should be starting at shooting guard. That is what I believe it should be. That should be the starting backcourt right there. We move on to the wing position. I got Kahleah Copper starting at...
This goes beyond simple fan talk now. A serious conversation is unfolding about whether veteran experience should outweigh what players are doing right now on the court. And the conclusion may catch people off guard. That projected starting five signals a total shift in mindset. Caitlin Clark at point guard, Jackie Young at the 2, Kahleah Copper at the 3, Breanna Stewart at the 4, and Paige Bueckers earning her spot on the roster.
I have Kelsey Plum coming off the bench. Obviously, Kelsey Plum should make this team. I think the backcourt is set between Caitlin Clark, Jackie Young, Paige Bueckers, and Kelsey Plum. You got all you need at the guard spot. You really you really don't need no more guards after that, for real. You need wings and bigs. You don't really need no more guards after those four.
Leah Boston anchors the center position. Take note of what's missing. The usual USA basketball formula of stacking the roster with seasoned veterans and Olympic-tested players. This lineup instead emphasizes current performance, team chemistry, and the long-term future of the program. And this goes far beyond simple roster speculation. Historically, USA basketball has prized continuity. Players who've navigated multiple Olympic cycles, understand the system inside out, and earn their place through years of international play. That's how Chelsea Gray secured her spot on the 2024 Paris Olympics roster, even as Caitlin Clark delivered arguably the most dominant rookie season in WNBA history. Leaving Clark off that team sparked outrage, with fans highlighting that she led the league in assists and three-point shooting while Gray was still recovering from injury. Consider the backcourt rotation for guards: Caitlin Clark, Jackie Young, Paige Bueckers, and Kelsey Plum. The case for this group is strong when you dive into the stats. Clark averaged 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game as a rookie, guiding the Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. Young captured a championship with the Aces and earned all WNBA honors. Plum is an established Olympic gold medalist from Paris, while Bueckers, despite missing much of her college career due to injuries, demonstrated in her limited play a remarkable ability to influence the game at the highest level.
Have at the 4-5 off the bench. This might surprise some of y'all. Y'all gonna see where I'm going. I got Cameron Brink. On my team. I don't know about y'all. I got Cameron Brink coming off the bench for this team. I have Rickea Jackson coming off the bench on the wing for this team. I also have Kiki Area Finn coming off the bench as a backup big on this team. We have one spot left. Between Angel Reese.
Yet even in that limited time, Bueckers proved she remains one of the most elite scorers in women's basketball. But here's where the controversy arises. This backcourt lineup completely omits Chelsea Gray. Gray, the 2022 Finals MVP with the Aces, a longtime USA basketball mainstay, and a player known for playoff poise and clutch performances, is left out. Critics would point out that by October 2024, Gray would be 32 and had battled foot and leg injuries throughout the season, limiting her court time significantly.
And being just a role player, which is what she should be. She's not a star go-to player. Rebound, and that's it. That's all. Rebound and play defense. That's all you got to do. That should be your role, but your team in the WNBA sucks so bad that you're trying to do more, and that's just not you. Angel Reese makes my final 12. So who didn't make my cut? It's a lot of y'all looking like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You got that right. Chelsea Gray didn't make my team. I'm over all these old people. Look, Chelsea Gray's done her thing. She shouldn't even been in the Olympics. Caitlin Clark, rookie year. Caitlin Clark should have had that spot.
During the 2024 WNBA season, Gray appeared in 26 games, posting 10.3 points and 4.4 assists per contest. Respectable stats, but no longer the numbers of a primary lead. Now, here's where it gets really intriguing: the projected bench wings. Initially, names like Sata Sabali, Ryan Howard, and Rakia Jackson were mentioned, but the corrected picks are Sonia Citron from the Washington Mystics, Rakia Jackson, Cameron Brink at the 4-5, Kiki Heron as the backup big, and Angel Reese taking the final roster spot. The most contentious decision? Cameron Brink over Brittany Greer. Greer, standing 6 feet 9 inches, is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and one of the most dominant defensive forces in women's basketball. In 2024, she averaged 17.8 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game, and at age 30, she's been a defensive cornerstone for Team USA across multiple international competitions. Brink, however, represents the future. At just 22, she was the second overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, won a national championship at Stanford, and offers modern versatility, rim protection, switching onto guards, and floor spacing shooting. The catch: she tore her ACL in June 2024, ending her rookie season early. This roster clearly prioritizes future potential over immediate impact, with Angel Reese securing the final spot, backed by her 13.6 points per game contribution, validating the selection even if the reasoning is delivered bluntly.
We got 4 of the top guards in the league. Every guard I named, in my opinion, is better than Chelsea Gray. Caitlin Clark is better than Chelsea Gray. Paige Beckers is better than Chelsea Gray. Jackie Young is better than Chelsea Gray. Kelsey Plum is better than Chelsea Gray. We don't need Chelsea Gray on this team. No disrespect. You did your thing. You've had your fair share of Olympic runs. It's time for the new generation. Time for us to move on. Brittany Griner did not make this team. Brittany Griner, now you can always use that 6'9"
points and 13.1 rebounds per game as for consecutive double-doubles with 15s with the Chicago
Reese
Sky,
averaged 13.6 points and
record.
13.1 rebounds per game as a rookie with the Chicago
intensity.
Sky, setting a WNBA record with 15 consecutive double-doubles. She's a top-tier rebounder and brings
Her role
relentless
should be
defensive
limited.
energy.
She's not
but
a
the
go-to
analysis
scorer.
holds.
She's
Her
not,
role
but
should
the
remain
analysis
specialized.
is correct that her role,
She's not the primary scorer, nor is she orchestrating the offense.
running the offense.
Her job
She's
is to
grabbing
crash
rebounds,
the boards,
playing
play tough defense, and handle the gritty, physical work. The Sky struggled in 2024,
defense and
finishing
doing the
13th
dirty
out of
work.
27 and missing the playoffs. When Reese tried to expand her game
The
beyond
Sky
rebounding
struggled
and
in
defense,
2024,
her
finishing
efficiency took a
13th,
hit,
expand her
shooting
role
just
beyond rebounding and defense
39.1%.
and missing the playoffs. And when
Efficiency
Reese
numbers
tried the
dropped.
she shot 39.1%.
We got Hamby, we got Angel Reese, we got we got Kiki, we got some bigs, we got some size, we good. And Veronica Burton didn't make this team. No, love Veronica Burton, love her as a player, but this team is already stacked with guards, so Veronica Burton did not make the cut for my final roster. So I'm going to read you the final roster again. Caitlin should be on this Team USA team. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Who's on your team? Who would you take off of my list? I think I know who a lot of y'all say. Get down in the comments. Let me know. Let's keep the
Reese was taking shots from the field and carrying a usage rate probably higher than necessary given her ideal Team USA role. Surrounded by elite scorers and playmakers, all she would need to do is rebound and defend. That's precisely the role she's best suited for. Now, let's examine who got cut and why it matters. Chelsea Gray, Brittany Greer, and Veronica Burton didn't make this projected roster, with the reasoning centered on generational change, shifting from established veterans to build around the next wave of stars. Here's what makes this situation complicated. USA basketball traditionally values institutional knowledge. They prioritize players familiar with international rules, officiating, and pace, which differ from the WNBA. The three-point line is shorter, the lane is wider, and the game is more physical. Veterans with multiple Olympic or World Cup experiences know how to adjust. That's why Sue Bird competed until age 41, winning her 5th Olympic gold in Tokyo, and Diana Taurasi played at 42 in Paris, becoming the oldest Olympic basketball player ever. USA basketball trusts veterans because they deliver under extreme pressure. But a new argument is gaining traction. The gap between the US and the rest of the world is closing. Even though Team USA won gold in Paris, several games were unexpectedly tight. Australia pushed them, and France held leads. Blowout victories are no longer guaranteed. This suggests a shift toward prioritizing athleticism, shooting, and players currently dominating the WNBA, rather than those who excelled 5 years ago. Looking at the final 12, Caitlin Clark, Jackie Young, Kalia Copper, Drika Lahami, Aaliyah Boston, Paige Buchers, Kelsey Plum, Sonia Citron, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Rakia Jackson, and Kiki Hurrian. The roster's average age lands in the mid-20s, much younger than the Paris team's 30. This signals a complete reset, effectively closing the chapter on the Tokyo and Paris cycles and focusing on Los Angeles 2028 and beyond. The positional balance is notable. For pure guards may seem excessive, but international basketball is guard-heavy. FIA games are won on the perimeter, where three-point shooting outweighs post-scoring. Having 4 elite guards capable of shooting, passing, and applying perimeter defense is logical. The front court, Hahami, Boston, Brink, Reese, and Hurrian, offers size and versatility, though it lacks traditional back-to-the-basket scoring. This roster emphasizes adaptability and modern positional flexibility over conventional post dominance. This roster is designed to play fast, shoot threes, and lean on athleticism rather than grinding in the paint, a very modern style that reflects how basketball is evolving globally. But the debate goes deeper than 12 roster spots for a single tournament. It's about the future identity of USA basketball and whether the organization is willing to make tough calls between legacy and current performance. Chelsea Gray embodies this dilemma. A champion, finals MVP, and Olympic gold medalist, she's earned respect through years of elite play. But by 2024, she was no longer a top 5 guard in the WNBA, maybe not even top 10, due to age and injuries. Do you reward her past achievements, hoping she can regain that form for a tournament, or select a player performing at a higher level right now? The same logic applies to Brittany Griner. Still productive and one of the world's best shot blockers, she's 33, and her mobility isn't what it once was. Cameron Brink, if healthy, may not match Griner defensively yet, but she offers more versatility and long-term upside. The question becomes, championship pedigree or future potential? Historically, USA basketball has favored veterans. That's why the Paris Olympics roster included Diana Taurasi, who barely played but brought leadership and experience, and why Breanna Stewart and Alyssa Thomas were automatic selections despite injury concerns. Continuity and trust have always been prioritized. But the Caitlin Clark decision shifted the conversation, leaving arguably the most popular player in women's basketball off the Olympic roster sparked major backlash. Fever Games in 2024 averaged over 1 million viewers, with some peaks hitting 2.3 million on networks like ABC. Meanwhile, Olympic basketball viewership was strong, but not dramatically higher than WNBA games featuring Clark. The optics were rough. It appeared as though USA basketball was penalizing a rookie, even though she was clearly one of the game's brightest stars.